What's going on, boys? Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today, chat? Welcome, HypeRames, first person in chat. Welcome, Glare, first person in Twitch chat was the real Caden. Everyone in chat put hey, hi, hello, summon so I can read some names, boys. How's everyone doing? Welcome, Vreel. Welcome, Job. Welcome, Tom Rock, the crew. Sevataga, Abu Dhabi. Welcome, KNG Aqua. Welcome, Johnny MTZ. Welcome, Kill Mode. Welcome, Star Wars Fan 200746. Welcome, Thomas Nick. Welcome. Hello, is it gonna start? Oh, I'm starting right now. Welcome, Crew Pass. Welcome, Veil 312 Christian Gamer. Welcome, Emmett. Welcome, Chaotic. Operations DJ Murder. I realize where are my glasses? Give me a minute. Where are they, chat? Chat, where are they? Not there. Well, that isn't them. That's also a club. There you go, chat. They're only blue lights, but like, you know, I'm kind of exhausted today. Boys, leave a like on the stream. Swipe up on mobile, scroll down on PC. Just check the like button. If it's not liked already, do leave a like on the stream. It would be very much appreciated, boys. How is everyone doing today? Like, forget to check as if there's anything like incriminating in the area. But there isn't. I mean, you can't even see food there because it's all down here. How's everyone doing today, chat? Welcome, welcome, boys. Welcome Layden, welcome Ollie, welcome Jack PL. God, I'm not wearing my headset yet. Ew, am I right? There you go. How's everyone doing today? Oh, speaking of Jack's chat, did I say the name Jack at any point? Where did I pull out the name Jack from? Did no one say the name Jack? Black Panther, so cool, pretty boy, welcome. Welcome GTR Gaming, how you doing? Welcome Starlight Brad, welcome. Jack in the Box, boys. Who here knows of the YouTuber Jack Ultramotive? You either know Jack Ultramotive or you know Jack Ultra Gamer. Do you boys know the name Jack Ultramotive? Welcome, by the way. If I haven't missed any, if I haven't read your comment, put your comment in chat again, boys. Midstream based. Yes, yes, no. Thank you for the gift sub. Hey, Bulldog, welcome, man. No, yes, so. You may, if you recognize him at all. It'll probably be from, and you may not. Oh, see, I can't show you what you might recognize him from. Welcome to the Ubers. I'm more excited. Give some Twitch love. Twitch chat. Hype in the Twitch chat, and I'll read it to Twitch chat. So, boys, what you might know Jack Ultramotive from is if you ever watched those GTA. I think this was him. Those GTA Top Gear videos way back when. I watched a bunch of them. Have you boys watched the GTA Top Gear? That, hide and seeks, bank robbery stuff, like, well, no, he doesn't just rob banks, as in, like, you know, those kind of videos. The videos of, hide and seeks, and the bank robbery challenge, and the whatever challenge, and whatever. Those kind of things, chat. He was one of those. Yeah, GTA... Was he the GTA Top Gear guy? I think he was the GTA Top Gear guy. Because that's what I knew him from. I'm fairly certain. Vintage Matthews. Who is that? I don't recognize Vintage Matthews. I think he was, though, right? But yeah, so what's happened, boys, is Jack Ultramotive, someone in the space, someone in the racing game space, has been hacked. Like, a massive creator in the racing game space has been hacked. He's now, when you search Jack Ultramotive, you might recognize these thumbnails, right? If you're in Forza at all. He's been hacked, yeah. It's now Tesla US. You can see here, it's still Jack Ultramotive for his handle. If you click on it, it's X-US-Tesla-_live. And you've got a scam stream, basically. It's a scam stream. I'm going to pause it just in case copyright rams me up the rear end, right? But it's a scam stream. It's just playing a stream of whenever, and it's got this fake thing here. This a fake tweet with a fake QR code that I assume just takes all of your money. It's crazy. It's a 1.7. Well, I guess it was, right? That's incredibly unfortunate that it's tanking the subscriber count as well. But yeah, chat. I would be my life would be crumbling. I couldn't imagine, chat. Like, 1.7 million subscribers and getting hacked? I got hacked at like 200 subs. And since then, I've had crazy hack paranoia. Still to this day, I be getting hacked, but I've still got like incredible getting hacked anxiety. Yo, what's going on, Sunglasses? Anyone who haven't, welcome to the stream. Put hey, hi, hello in chat so I can read some names. Welcome, Sunglasses. Welcome, Doro. Welcome, Bob Joe. That would destroy someone? Yeah. Hopefully, he should be getting his account back, but I couldn't. Welcome, boys. Welcome, Dan Morris. Welcome, Hands Off. How you doing, man? Welcome, Dakar Boy. Following you since the start, bro. One of your first 50. Well, welcome. Nikhil, Belair, how you doing? But why don't come out the date? Why don't come out the date of the exit of the Crew? What do you mean, Val? Are you saying the release date of the Crew 3? We have no idea what the release date of the Crew 3 is gonna be, like at all. Like not even a start, you know. See, it's a weird thing, chat, because people actually think Tesla hacked Jack. It wasn't actually Tesla. You know what? It's kind of a perfect thing to talk about on the Stick Drift podcast. Nice thing, hey, the cars are pretty cool. We got a Jesco, we got a custom Audi, a custom RX-7, and Dom's Charger. We got the things, and we got the things. Yeah, it's probably a perfect thing to talk about on the Stick Drift podcast, chat. Which, if you didn't know already, someone put exclamation mark podcast in the chat, boys. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, chat. No rioting, chat. No rioting. Elon Musk hacked him. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, Jack PL? How you doing? I'm doing good, Sid. My son is going all right, boys. I'm exhausted. I headed out early today, and then I was out with someone, and then I went to the gym, and then I came back, and then now I'm chilling. What phone do I have? I've got an iPhone X and a Samsung S10. This one's the phone. This one's the work phone. Welcome, Hexy. Good morning from New Zealand. Welcome. Where is everyone from? We ask that question every now and then. Yo, Sid. I'm from Ubisoft. MOTORFEST will be released in late 2023. You don't have to be from Ubisoft to know that. Okay, come on now. We probably get MOTORFEST release Earth. It's a pretty good time zone, too. A little message. Plays from Wales. Ooh. Welcome, The Boat. How you doing? Welcome, The Phone. This one's The Phone. Hey, from India. Welcome. Leaks. What? Allegedly, it's gonna be September, is what the word on the street is. But who knows, chat? Who knows? One of these shots up. Welcome. Hello, SidWaj. Welcome. He'll get his channel back. I remember it happened to a couple Fortnite content creators before. He's a big channel, right? He's a big channel. YouTube have already gotten back to him on Twitter, so presumably, you know, he's gonna get it sorted. I couldn't imagine the scare. Like, it would crush me. If, like, especially being at 1.7, I empathize with it. A couple more months until Shorts ad revenue. A couple more months until Shorts ad revenue. Shorts ad revenue has started. And it's terrible. Like, everyone collectively went, oh, this is what we were waiting for? Oh. Yeah, Shorts ad revenue was terrible. Terrible. 5K view video, right? Let me see a 5,000 view regular video. Literally about 1% still of what a normal video would make. Given Ubisoft track record, they're likely to chance to delay MOTORFEST 2024. I hope not. You know. Hopefully, Ivory Tower has it sorted. Hopefully, Ivory Tower has it sorted. Why haven't they announced the release date of the Crew 3 yet? Sorry, that's all good, man. That's all good. So the release date of the Crew 3, I don't know. Well, they've given us 2023, right? Like, when do you boys assume? Because September's the alleged release date. But, like, okay. Again, something that is alleged, word on the street, chat, right? What I've heard, and I've talked about this before, chat, is allegedly there will be 6 months of downtime in between the last Crew 2 update and the Crew 3. And Season 8 is the last confirmed update, and if that's 4 months long, and that finishes... Let me see when that finishes, chat. Season 8 finishes... No, Season 8 starts at March 15th. March 15th. That doesn't feel very far away, chat. That doesn't feel very far away. But yeah, March 15th. And then 4 months from March 15th, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and then June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Oh no! Oh no! Who knows, chat? Who knows? I gotta go, but I mean, to be fair, that's not confirmed at all. Thoughts on Puss in Boots? I haven't watched it yet. September only makes sense? Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know if it does. Christmas would make a bit more sense, though, right? Why release a brand new game, not over the summer, not over Christmas, but right as people are going back to school? Right? Hey, Sid, did you play a lot of the Crew 3 yet? I believe legally all I can say is that I have been playing it. January, February. Yeah. November, I reckon? Mark for... Gonna release 2026. Oh, down with the kids. Why is everyone so hyped for the Crew 3? I'm curious. Why are you not hyped for the Crew 3? I mean, me naturally, because for me, it's just like I'm getting a promotion in the end of the year, basically, for me. Vinny got his code for TTS yet? Vintage isn't in TTS. Vintage has never been in TTS. He's in recording. He's in the recording server, not the TTS. Because it's a Ubisoft game? True. I'm glad the followers... Do you remember me? Welcome, No Name. How you doing? Welcome, Laurie Dickin. How you doing? Welcome. You're wrong on your calculation. Last update would be start of Season 8, Episode 2. No, episodes don't count as updates. They're not title updates. They're because you gotta think, you don't even get a download for Episode 2s. You just get maybe 2 hours of downtime. You don't get downloads for Episode 2, therefore not an update, just a second part, right? Yeah. Is the Crew... Boys, I can't say a single word. I can't say a single word on it. Like when we're talking, like, not even what I think of it, chat. Do you think the... Boys, I can't say a word! Okay. What is the best street car? The Lamborghini Countach. I was going to say Gallardo, but thankfully the Countach is... You know, the Countach is also a Lambo, because Lambo bias. Boys, would you ever want to see a history of meta video? In the style of... so you know the video that's like the history of the world, I guess. What is it, like the entire history of the world? History of the world, I guess. Like, in that style, would you want to see a history of meta cars? History of the best cars in the game? Does the Crew 3 have cars? The Crew 3 has at least, what was my calculation? Minimum 9 vehicles. Is my comment not asking about the Crew 3? How's your Sunday been going? My Sunday's been going alright. Again, like I said, woke up late, really. 9, that's a lot. I know, that's a lot of vehicles. We got the... I'll come back to my Sunday. We got the Bronco, we got the Urus, we got the Cyan, we got the Cobra. Maybe, because of how the Bronco looks, a normal version of the Bronco, and then Fergus said boats and planes, as in plural. So at least 2 boats and at least 2 planes. Can I maths? 9. Bronco, Cyan, Cobra. Bronco, Cyan, Cobra. Bronco, Cyan, Cobra, Urus. Maybe another Bronco. Boats and planes. Okay, yeah, 9. Yeah, right. Sid, I took a break from the Crew 2. That's fine. Because I finally got GT7. Can't decide whether to get back into it or not. I mean, it's chilling, I guess. Let's go on the... What is there to actually do, chat? Crew 2 lore? I hope the lore continues. I've been playing Crew 3, and they said they can sue if you give out info. Yeah. That's why I tread the line, right? I'm basically role-playing, chat. I'm essentially role-playing. Like, whenever I'm talking about the Crew 3, I'm essentially role-playing. I'm acting. I'm like, okay, so if I only knew what was public, what would I think about this? +3 starter cars? Presumably. I mean, we've got no reason to assume that just... Oh, Ram TRX! There is 10! There is 10. Yeah, Ram TRX. You're completely right. And my Sunday, like I was saying, I was supposed to wake up earlier, but I was awake too late last night. Then I was out with someone, and then I literally went straight from being with her to the gym, and then I went from the gym to my house, and then I am here right now. And I had to get a bunch of stuff done first, because I... incredibly behind schedule. The podcast came out today, chat, by the way. If you haven't seen already, the latest episode of the Stick Drift podcast, a podcast for all things car culture, racing games, and motorsports, is out today, boys. We talk about nothing other than the new Fast X trailer. We talk about MOTORFest, what people want to see and what people are worried about. All in here. Like I said, like I've been saying, chat, this will be the main place where I talk the most in-depth about no, Emmett. No, she's not. No. The main place I will be talking about MOTORFest. So yeah, so subscribe to the Stick Drift podcast, get us to 1,000 subs. It would be very much appreciated. Please and thank you, boys. Please and thank you, chat. Please and thank you. Sub to the Stick Drift podcast. Listen to the things we talk about on this episode of the Stick Drift podcast. Woo! We talk about spotted while spotted, all of the cars that have been leaked. Whoa! They've been spotted with their liveries intact, with, of course, their like secretive liveries. We talk about the two new big Porsches. We talk about the BMW. We talk about some 2D badges. Josh gets called out. We talk about the gaming news, and we talk on Motorsports Monday, as well as the Fast 10 trailer. Which chat, what did they do to Jason Momoa? Can we talk for a second, chat? Chat, I was talking about this the other day, right? Wait. Chat, have you boys seen the Fast X trailer? Who has actually seen the trailer for Fast X? By the way, I can't show it because they get bricked up for taking that down, right? Boys, can someone explain to me? Right, let me find the best images for this. Chat. This is Jason Momoa. Chat, right? Aquaman. Actually made Aquaman kind of cool, right? He's like a physique that is like, yeah, that would be good. What did they do to him, chat? What did they do to him? What did they do to my boy? They massacred him, chat. Oh no! What did they do to my boy? Oh no! When actors change their appearance for roles? Oh dear, chat, what has happened? Oh no! What Amber Heard does to a man? Oh no, chat, oh no. But yes, like I said, check out the latest episode of the Secret Podcast. Subscribe, get us to 1,000 subs, and watch the podcast 50 times. Unless it's against YouTube's terms of service for me to say that. If it is, then don't watch it 50 times. Jason got plastic surgery? he couldn't. Why? Why would he? You know what? The beard doesn't help, right? I don't know what he's going for. Is he going for like a Brazilian look? Because he's... I'm not even going to assume. Ethnicity. He is... Honolulu. He's Hawaiian. So he's Hawaiian, right? So maybe he's trying to look Mexican? Because it's... Oh, not Mexican, sorry. Brazilian? I assume he's trying to look Brazilian because the whole law, which is terrible, by the way, it's that, like, they edited him into Fast and Furious 6, the one with the Brazil. The one with the Brazil and the chasing the thing with the thing on your back, and they edit him in, you know? It's like, when they stole the money, it was Jason Momoa's money. And when this police car crashed, it was Jason Momoa in that car. You know, Brazil was 5? Oh, 5 then, right? 5th one or 6? Yeah. What was 6? Was 6 the one where they chucked the car in between the buildings? Is that what that one was? Is streaming your favorite thing to do? No! Ask me that in like 2 seconds when I'm done waffling about Fast and Furious and I'll explain. 6 was sure? Sure about what? That was dumb. I'll take that back. They need Vin Diesel to look better than him. I mean, I guess, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Vin Diesel looked at Jason Momoa and went, make him put on weight. 6 was the one with the tank, Deckard Shaw. And then 7 was the one chucking the car between the buildings and the thing and the Paul Walker, unfortunately, in that one, I think. Right? They were never good after that. And then Fate of the Furious was... bad, and then 9, I don't even think I've watched. Fate of the Furious was the submarine in Antarctica, right? That was 7? What are these movies? Like, what are these movies? I haven't seen the last 2. No, neither. Wasn't 9 about... They went to space in 9. I only know that because I have that car in Rocket League. The space car. They went to space in 9. What? 9 was worse than 8? 9 was the biggest flop in the series. I mean, obviously the first movies didn't make a lot of money, but 9 was the first one to not make $1 billion since they started making $1 billion. When did they start making $1 billion? Was it Fast 5? Box office. When did they start becoming billion-dollar movies? Fast 6. That Fast 6 was 800 million. Fast and Furious 7? The naming scheme is so bad. Yeah, Furious 7 made 1.5 billion. Furious 8, I think, was more than $1 billion. 9 was... and then 9 was 700 or something. 7 got an amazing album, though. It's the one with the... It's been a long day. First movies were the best. They were so good. I mean, hey, chat. Do subscribe to the Stick Drift podcast. Also, just because once we get monetized, we're going to be having a member system. And thanks to that member system, we're going to start doing... Fasten your seatbelts. That's pretty good. We're gonna start doing bonus content, and some of that bonus content is gonna be watching the Fast and Furiouses, doing stuff like that. First music was the best. It's the one. But yeah. So the Brazil one, which I quite liked. That was my favorite one. If I'm not... Yeah, Brazil was a good one. I like the Brazil one. Sid, people can barely listen to you for more than 10 minutes. The Brazil one was good. I liked the Brazil one. That one was fun, I think. And yeah, they just sort of writ him into it. Which, by the way, this is the second to last one. Like, this is their second to last, like, part 1 of the epic finale one. And for the villain to just be someone who was in the background of one of the ones from before just feels odd, you know? Yo, what's going on, Tins? How you doing? Welcome. The series ended on 7 for me. Which one was which, man? You know what? I think I made a pretty good point, chat. I think I made a pretty good point. Imagine trying to explain how Hobbs and Shaw is connected to someone who just watched the first movie. Imagine someone just watching the first movie and then watch Hobbs and Shaw, and you have to be the guy to explain how they're connected. Like, the series ended after the first one for me. Yeah. The Vehicle is a good car to have the first vehicle. Yeah, probably. Oh, someone said, is streaming my favorite thing to do? No. For content-wise, maybe. Depends on the thing, right? Depends on the thing. It can be my favorite bit of content to do. From a life standpoint, no shot, right? I went through like a whole thing a while ago, chat. You can't have your happiness tied to something that isn't in your control. As humans, we naturally feed off control, and lack of it is a big no-no. You know, YouTube can do bad, then I would feel bad. Have an argument with my ex. That would have been felt bad. So a while ago, I was like, this is shit. So what I'm just gonna do is mentally, I'm gonna be like, get to the gym. Finished the gym, good job. So, I mean, I don't really even crazy enjoy the gym. It's just that, like, you know, it's the one thing that's fully and entirely in my control. So I can be like, finish the gym, good job. The rest of the day is whatever. Fast and Furious X already looks mid. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. Bomber, TikTok stream when? Probably not. To be fair, Fast and Furious 7, the brother of Fast and Furious 6. Yeah, which one was John Cena? John Cena was one of them. But yeah, honestly, I can give that as advice, right, chat? As much as you can do, don't have your happiness tied in other people and things outside of your control. Have your happiness tied solely within something that you can control, right? And mentally adjust so it's like, hey, if I finish that, it's good. Sid, I moved for the week, took my PS5 and my screen, but forgot power and HDMI cables. Oh, how have you managed that? Where even is it? Give me a minute, 50. Are we gonna be doing a stunts today? We can, chat. If you want to do stunts and fails today, we can. Because I did say in my last Reddit video for you lot to remind me. By the way, going on the Crew 2 chat. Woo! Crew 2 hype. Check Crew 2 hype. I'm kind of exhausted, by the way, chat. Again, like I said, I was out with someone earlier today, and then I went to the gym, and then I came home, and then I was really late on podcast and everything, and then I started streaming. And I was gonna go get milk, but it's Sunday, so I couldn't make a coffee either. So I've got like zero energy, really, and I'm shoulders and biceps and triceps sore from the last 3 days, and I did abs today. So I'm kind of in the gutter right now. So I will try and film a video today, but I don't know if I will end up filming a video today. Coffee addict? It's because because the way it works, the way my schedule works, chat, on the days that it does work, is it will be, I wake up like 8 a.m. and then my coffee, I have that at around, what time do I have that around? I have that around midday. But because I was heading out today, I didn't end up having a coffee around midday. I think I did, but it was a Costa, because we went Costa. But it was bad because Costa coffees do nothing for me. In fact, I drank a coffee and then went to the gym tired. How did I go to the gym tired? As if I didn't just have a coffee. Like, it's crazy, chat. My body just declines it. My at-home iced latte is like the only one that actually gives me any energy. Can't wait. You playing Crew? Can't wait. You playing Crew? Hey, boys, it's gonna be very cool when we are playing Crew Motorfest. 100%. Oh! Crew 2 jump scare? Why's my game so loud? Here we go, boys! Got that caffeine dependency resiliency? Chat, I'm not addicted, okay? I'm not addicted. Okay, chat, I'm not addicted. I'm not. Chat, I'm not. Your city's gone. My city's gone. Welcome, Laurie Dickin. How you doing? Fates villain. God, the naming scheme is so bad. Shadow, cyber hacker that was pulling the strings of all previous 4 villains. I mean, that's what I find so goofy, right? It's the same with this one, too. They're like, and now it's Jason Momoa, and he's also been here the whole time. Okay, chat. I'm not addicted to coffee, okay? I just needed to get through the... No, okay, no, that's no. Right. I'm not addicted. It just... I wouldn't mind it, you know. I wouldn't mind it, you know. It's not like I have, like, 4 a day, okay? Okay? It's just... And I'm not one of the goofy goobers who's like, don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. Ooh. New podcast episode W or L? I'd say W. Stage 1 denial? No. Okay, look. I like coffee. See? That's not a stage. Admitting isn't a stage. But I'm not addicted, okay? Better than having Monster or Red Bull. Exactly. I couldn't touch an energy drink nowadays. I couldn't. New podcast episode W. I enjoyed the new podcast episode. Among Us Fake. I used to do that for animosity. What I used to do for animosity was I would always make sure I sit in the call and I start recording without them knowing. And I just wait for whoever the co-host was, Ross, Vintage, anyone. I would wait for them to start talking so the start of the podcast could be them caught candid. No, just admit it. I got to drink almost 4 coffees a day. I see, and I don't. I get it down to 1. I'm not addicted, okay? I'm not addicted. Please do that. I couldn't catch Josh lacking is the issue. If I sat there for ages, all I'd get is him going, are we filming then? Like, that's all it would be, right? I wouldn't catch it. Because Vintage is just a bit of a goofball, right? He's great. He's the one who sits there, starts going, or whatever, right? He'll just start shitting about. Josh will got Among Us real, I guess. The real villain of the Fast franchise is Cypher. She just had a lot of frontmen as pre-villains. I'm curious what her role will be. Oh, yeah, because she comes back from the dead or whatever, right? It's my sister's birthday. Shout her out, please. 18 today. Happy birthday to your sister, fella. What the fuck was that trumpet sound? It was POV Vintage Slam caught lacking. Whoa, who just disappeared? It baffles me that people don't realize this cut is there. It's not even like that cut just looks so natural, right? You'd think common sense comes in every now and then for shortcuts. And that's one of the ones where common sense would come in. This thing's a nice looking car, chat. You know what, chat? All things considered, ever since 4K update, the game has been looking pretty good. I don't like coffee, but I like the BMW iU. What? There's no connection there. That's like me going, you know what? I don't like Forza, but I do like the IKEA 2-meter long desktop, you know? Desktop table or whatever. I guess that would just be a desk. I'm canceling Coffee Waj. Hey, you know what, chat? All the members, because we have a lot of members, bless bloody TiMThEFetMAn, a goddamn drink in the chat. What's the me drinking coffee emote? Coffee emote in the chat, boys. Coffee emote in the chat. Me and Vinny were playing Grid Legends. I T-boned him so hard, he flew into the air. Exactly, chat. Me when coffee. Oh, you know what? We did have blue milk, so I could have made a hot coffee. It's just when I make iced lattes, that's always green milk. Iced lattes with blue milk is just, it's too thick. No, shit. And then green milk goes with everything. Coffee indeed. Where's my crew mug? Oh, it's bloody downstairs. I like that. I'm actually preserving that thing at this right, chat. I always make sure to hand wash it because I don't want to have it in the dishwasher all the time because then I don't want it to fade. Average green milk, enjoy it. Green milk is better than blue milk in every way, okay? Well, okay, blue milk probably tastes better, I guess, but once you get used to green milk is a lot better than blue milk. Blue milk must sound wild if you don't know what you're on about, true. Sid don't care about Twitch? Oh, Twitch, what are you on about? When do you think you will do the, live warped world glitch? We could give that a try, chat. We could give that a try. Common Sid L? Nah, chat. Okay, chat. Are we really gonna argue blue milk is better? Red milk enjoyers, you know what? Unironically, red milk enjoyers, better men than me. You know, better men than me. Because I stop at green milk. But, like, blue, you know, like, what do you, do you wanna be built like a lowercase b? Like, is that what it is, chat? You wanna wake up in your 50s and just, you know, you go down and then you get to the stomach and it's just, what? Is that what we're trying to do here, chat? What about no milk? Okay, lactose intolerant. Why the fuck everyone's milk different colors? Blue milk is goated? Okay, I'll agree it's good. But by definition, not that there's a definition, green milk is better in almost every way. Trust me, add the coffee emote to Twitch. I need to port the emotes to Twitch. I will do that. Clumsy edition? Oh no. You're just trying to demote me. Sid, are you milking the milk? I am. Almond milk drinkers deserve to be beheaded? One, I don't condone that. One, I didn't say that. I was reading a chat. Susan, no. Watch yourself. He meant in, like, Minecraft with a beheading mod. Oh, fuck. That doesn't make it better. I mean... Minecraft beheading mod is wild. Oh no. SidWaj? Look, I understand blue milk good, but green milk is better, okay? Green milk is better. Goodbye, my fellow people. Have a great rest of your day, Laurie. Henry VIII? Exactly, chat. Divorced, beheaded, and died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Why do I remember this? I'm Henry VIII. I had something wives. Some might say I ruined their lives. Top 10 horrible histories moments, chat. William, Henry, Richard, Henry, something, John, wait. Something, the rest of the whatever. What were the, and then there was black and yellow, but it was Charles II. He goes, I'm Charles II. And then, yeah. This will, it will just sound like I'm going insane to anyone who hasn't watched horrible histories. I'm doing good, Sid. How are you doing, Sid? Minecraft Oasis. The week I don't watch your other YouTubers. Welcome, Noah. How you doing, man? Cringe? Don't cringe me. Not while I'm in the absolutely... Chat, you know what? This, unironically, might be one of the biggest redemption arcs of any Summit car, right? Like, this thing, when we saw that there was a Corvette hypercar, I don't know if you guys have been around long enough, right? This was the agency we're talking here. We saw there was a Corvette hypercar, and we go, huh? And then it's convertible, and we go, huh? And then we see there's going to be a Summit car for it, and we go, huh? All the way up to getting it. And then the week we're driving it, we're like, okay, this thing's kind of cool. This thing is kind of cool. Boy, no, you cannot tell me this thing is ugly. W or L's for the Corvette. W or L's for the long range edition, chat. I need a W emote. W or L's for the Corvette long range, chat. In chat right now, W or L, boys. Because this thing's a beauty. Look, it's so beefy, chat. It's thicker than your man. Come on, boys. Woof. 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 God damn. Kim K's got nothing on this thing, chat. What do you think the Summit will be? Do you think the Summit will be on launch at MOTORFest? I just am really worried, chat. The way video games are nowadays is you release 60% of a game and then slowly release the next 30% and then cancel the game once it reaches about 80% instead of even finishing to 90 or ever even thinking about getting to 100. Yo, what's going on, Food Humor? How you doing, man? My mind's ready to mind. I love how you said that, like, as well. You wrote it in well, like putting mind at the end as well. Mima. Do you think Motorflix will be in Motorfest? I don't know. I mean, here's what me and Josh have been saying for a very long time, right? Likelihood is no PvP, no summit, but there is a motor pass. And that will be disgusting, chat. If it launches, no PvP, no summit, with a motor pass? Do I think Josh will upload this year? Maybe. Motor pass disgusting? Like, sure. Like, 4 years into the game, give us a motor pass. Whatever. Motor pass at launch? Thankfully, chat, it does seem that the motor pass was only for funding. Now we've come around to it, chat. Now we've come around to it. It seems the motor pass was only for funding. Today, my game crashed because of Wi-Fi. The sad thing, I was on 82%. Oh, it'll have PvP. Am I the only one who's really been enjoying Need for Speed recently? Yes.
3, 2,
Yes.
1.
Chat, Need for Speed Unbound, the game that came out a month and a bit ago, has almost got the same amount of players playing as The Crew 2, a game that came out 5 years ago. Oh, why is this thing so good? What? What? Chat, are you looking at this? March update? Exactly. You know what? I'm annoyed. Only because I kept giving them the benefit of the doubt. I kept being like, oh, but they might update. But they might update. And then they were like, ooh, update in January. But when they said update in January, they didn't mean an update in January. They meant an update on when they're gonna update in January. I gave that game such a benefit of the doubt. I enjoyed the game. The customization was fun. The story was okay. Never finished it because it got really repetitive. But, like, I gave that game so much of the benefit of the doubt. And then, like, we talked about it on the Stick Drift podcast today. Exclamation mark podcast, if you haven't checked out already. Like, we talked about it. Who would be playing that game right now? Right? Like, only people who have just picked it up or people who are really, really enjoying the online. Because, like, at least last week I was like, you know what? I'm feeling the vibe. Some people could still be playing it. And then, like, this week, it's just like, there's no shot. Like, why would anyone want to be playing it today? For me, Unbound is a good game, but I can't... That's the same thing, right? I think there's an amazing basis there. Map, now that I think back to it, it was fine. Cars, fine. Good, if anything. Customization, depending on the car, pretty good. You know, again, story, serviceable. You know, it was alright. It was alright. I think the gameplay was kind of lacking, right? Because I got to the 3rd week, and because I was playing every event every night, by the time I got to the 3rd week, not only did I have plenty of money, but I just sat there like, wait, I'm not bothered to do anything anymore. Boys, the member goals. Head down there, click join, !member in chat. Click the join button because, of course, we've got member goals every 5. I close my game no matter what I'm doing, chat. And every 10, we play Latrell's Car Part 1 and 2 with a car chat decides. And every 20, boys, we bust out a New York. So, if you haven't already, consider, because not only all of that, but with members, you get stuff back. You get a bunch of stuff in return for becoming a member, including up to early access to videos. The video today and yesterday, people could have seen on Friday, chat, Friday. Joe Kervid when? How long was the recording for the Joe Kervid? Because if it's a short enough recording, maybe tomorrow. Sid complaining after getting bored because he has to grind out the game in the first 24 hours of it releasing. I have like 30, 40 hours on that game. Like, I want to say close to 50, but I don't think so. I have 30, 40 hours in that game. I wanted to like that game really, really bad. Again, this is completely opinionated. There's people who could enjoy the game, and I would give it justified that if they're still playing it, sure, yeah, fair. Heat had immense potential, and they didn't update it. Whoa, what do you think will happen to Unbound? You know what? Unbound feels more accessible, though. Yeah, you can mid motel. You are just good. Not even. Remember Clumsy Edition? I got you. Like, it was a bit grimy. It had that weird story, and it had that purple tinge over the whole game. This one has a much more accessible story. It doesn't have the purple tinge, and, you know, it's a pretty alright game. That's the main thing. Heat is very able to be... Unbound is very able to be picked up and played. 100%. Why do you think you're slow? Why do I think I'm slow? What, in the Crew 2? Or just mentally? Because at this rate... where is my... Oh, wrong thing. What have I just clicked? Is this still going? Where is the thing? With the thing? There it is. Mentally slow in the game or like just slow? Say what you want about the gameplay, but the art design is amazing and the effects wish you could apply separately. Here's the thing, right? Here's what I always say. And I always have to preface this with, if I was given the choice, I would keep on the cartoon effects. I like the art style. But aside from that,
3,
separately, as a matter of fact, they did lie about being able to turn it off. If they said you can put limited cartoon effects, sure. They didn't say that. They said you can turn off the cartoon effects. That was a lie. Like 100%. And can we talk about how utterly garbage the Palace Edition was? Like, thinking back to it, chat, that one guy was right. I don't know if you boys saw, because it basically only went on Twitter, right? But the game kind of had a bit of an oopsie moment. Because you know how they were doing, like, look at us, we're so edgy. We're an edgy video game. And they were doing the, like, edgy Wendy's Twitter account thing, right? And they did that for a little bit. And they followed through with it. They, for the whole thing, were like, oh, look. Oh, yeah, just get good or whatever, right? And then, eventually, right, what ended up happening was there was this one guy who was like, you know, the Palace Edition is bad. Because they were talking about early access. It was only 3 days early access. And a guy was like, this is bad. And then the Need for Speed Unbound account was like, oh, whatever. And then the Need for Speed Unbound account called him, they called him Milkshake Brained. And then he replied, Milkshake Company, which was very, very funny. But they ended up having to apologize for that. Like, they had to apologize for that in the end. And the guy was right. The Palace Edition, chat. Think about this for a second, chat. Think about this for a second. The Palace Edition got you only 3 days of early access, right? Now worth nothing. It got you 100k in online, the place it's 10 times easier to make money. And modding is over, and modding is on in online, right? And modding is allowed in online, so people can just give themselves infinite money. So also worth nothing. And the cars for the Palace Edition, you don't get the cars. You get given the opportunity to buy a car that all it has is a livery. At least the Crew has edition cars. Literally, they just give you the option to buy a specific car with a livery that people can just make. Like, the Palace Edition was unironically, possibly, one of the biggest scams in video game history. No, it wasn't. I'm over-exaggerating, but you get the point. Like, what? That's crazy that they got away with that. Crazy. Gave you liveries for cars that you still have to buy, even though they made it appear that you can get given them. Exactly. The Crew Motor Pass is quite the same, though. No, because, well, they're still edition cars. They're different. Different handling, because each car has individually modeled handling. You can't tell me this thing is exactly the same as the normal Celine, right? Like, there's parts that are different, unique. And I get to customize these, you know? They're a wide body kit that you can't get on the regular one. At least it's unique customization. And now the Motor Pass isn't even paid. You can get the Motor Pass with the bucks. Motor Pass gives you unique stuff while Palace was pointless. Exactly. Unbound mods carry it. Hopefully they're good, yeah. Hogwarts Legacy livery by SidWaj. I haven't been playing that. I never really cared for Harry Potter. Never watched any of the movies, never read the books. I'm not going to sit here and be like, Harry Potter's so cringe. It's just I never got around to doing any of that. But what is the best car for street? The Lamborghini Countach. Boys, if I missed any comments, put that comment in chat again. Like, it's crazy to me, chat. You sound like the guy in the movie where he's the only one who knows the Beatles ever existed. I've never heard of such a movie. It sounds interesting now. No, think about it. Ismail, welcome. I'd rather start a YouTube channel on the Crew 2 and play it for 5,000 hours instead of playing Unbound. I love how it's not even a YouTube account for Unbound. It's not even has to stick to it. It's just playing Unbound at all? Nope. I'll sink 2 years of my life into the Crew 2 instead of that. Is this Motor Pass any good? When it's for bucks and I've got a bucks guide, like I've literally got a full guide on how to make maximum amount of money and you don't have to spend real life money on it, I'd say by default it's worth it, you know, like by default it's worth it. Throw guy. I don't know why, but I just can't keep control of the Countach. Yeah, it's really unstable. I can recommend the Gallardo if you want a more stable option. You can't even equip the Palace Edition clothes because of a bug that they... And am I crazy? What I've heard is, and I talked about this on the Stick Drift podcast, what I've heard was the update not terrible? Like, the update was terrible, as in the patch notes. Like, I swear they only patched the 2 cars that, like, were technically the best, but they didn't patch, you know, thingy tanking. What's it called? Tanking your things so it's, what am I trying to say? It was a bad patch. Someone else is gonna have to explain what happened with that patch, because as far as I'm aware, it was bad, right? Isn't Pista still broken? Yeah. Like, because the issue isn't that the Regera goes too fast. The issue is that if you bring a really expensive car down to, like, B, that goes 10 times faster, relatively, than the Regera in, the top thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what, chat? I saw at least more than one person say that the handling on the Clumsy was the most realistic handling in the game. Can we all give a collective ew in chat real quick? Can we all just say ew to that? What did I miss? Not a lot, not a lot. Black Panther has literally tweeted about the bugs. He has made a video about it. They ruined the balance for some cars in Need for Speed and Clothing. Like, the thing is, Black Panther seems to be at least acquaint with whoever the community manager is, right? Whoever the community manager is of Unbound, Black Panther seems to be at least friendly with them. So it baffles me that they're just, like, not listening to him. I imagine he's someone who's vocal enough to be like, by the way, guys, everything you fix, nothing to do with anything that needed to be fixed. If my car drove like the clumsy, I'm changing games IRL. Crew 2 was a GOAT game? Was. God, chat, you know what really feels like the beginning of the end? The fact that the MOTORFEST is advertised in the pause menu. That's what happened to the Crew 1. You got on the Crew 1 now, and it's just Crew 2 propaganda. My life handles like the clumsy? Damn, pretty based. You will probably say no. Can you tell me the highlights of this stream? Well, we've only been live for like an hour. There ain't been none yet. SidWaj, you have the Crew 3. I've been playing it, yes. However, I can literally not say a single thing other than that. JDM Vibes, how you doing, man? Welcome. When am I collabing with Goosiest? I'm gonna message him in the next few days. I bought a Lambo Countach, but the new one. Ooh, is the Elite Bundle finished? I assume it is, right? I don't know how long they go. XTR Axis, welcome. Boys, if I missed any comments, put the comments in chat again. They patched 2 cars that didn't need it, but if you don't do anything to the performance, to the cars, the performance stays the exact same for patch. Yep. Because it wasn't even, like, retroactively patching it, right? They just made it so that the parts you put on aren't as good or something. God damn, chat. Like, I thought the Crew was bad for fumbling updates. But what even? Like, what even? Have I played Forza Horizon 5? I only lost a few months. Yeah, I have. I still go on the game for my wheel channel, !DriftWaj. But I haven't really played it in my spare time, no. Unbound is like what happened to Plants vs. Zombies. BFN. No one even knows of BFN that much of a flop. Is that the... That was like an FPS version, right? Something like that. Did I just say Icon 100? Congrats, man. Watch you. I appreciate JDM vibes. Do you think we should have an 8 to 12 player crew just to cruise the US from point A to point B, something along that way? It would be amazing, yeah. It would be really, really good. Don't think they're going to do it because I don't think they're bothered to do anything for the Crew 2 anymore. The Crew 2. GT7 live service has been asked to. Yeah, so what's the what with that? What state is GT7 even in? You know what, chat? Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm not in the circle of those games, but every Stick Drift podcast, when we get to the gaming segment, it's just like, this is going on in the Crew 2, and then something is going on in Forza and GT7 and Unbound. What are we doing today? Today, Professor Legs, I'm kind of chilling at the moment. I haven't had a coffee. Shops are all closed. Can't get a coffee. And I didn't want to miss a stream day. / Josh forced me. So yeah, here I am. Could talk about Apex news? Yeah. Hey Sid, do you think the Crew 3 will be another good arcade game? Oh, for sure, right? Ignore the K. I know could talk about Apex news. Yeah. I believe they incentivized world exploring aspect in the Crew 1. I mean, they came around on that. To be fair to them, they did come around on that, right? Like, we got a bunch of updates. It only took them 4 years, chat. But the Contractor and American Legends, those were both exploring the map updates, okay? Give them the benefit of the doubt, chat. Those were exploring the map updates. They need to change the drift physics for Crew Motorfest. Am I gonna very within the Crew 3 as a rival to beat? No, I am not. Contractor was kind of bad. I know people didn't like them. People didn't like them, but they were exploration based. You know what? I'd still to this day, the worst thing about. Like, because honestly, chat, honestly, I swear to you right now, controversial opinion, Contractor might have been alright, still a bad idea, wasn't worth 4 months. To be fair, now it's in the game, it needed other stuff with it. decent idea. It's nice to have it in the game, but it needed to be added with a bunch of other stuff. And they didn't make up for that lack of content. Second point, the worst thing about the contractor, the missions aren't randomized. Worst thing about the contractor, missions aren't randomized. If you actually just want to chill and play contractor missions, depending on what city you're in, within like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, you'll start seeing the exact same races. And, not to mention, right, who is the contractor update for, right? People who want to explore the world. People who want to cruise. People who want to chill. People who want to borderline roleplay, right? And then, all of a sudden, you don't make as much money if you don't go fast enough in all the events. All of the bonuses in the events meant you had to speedrun, which defeated the point of it being an exploring the map game mode, right? Like, am I crazy? Or, yeah. I reckon the game at least gonna be £20. Oh, boys, it's gonna be a full price game. Sure, it'll probably be on discount to £20 very quick, but it's gonna be a full price game. MOTORFEST will be 60 quid, chat. 70 quid. The Crew 2 lasted so many years about the map. I don't know. Yeah, the map is the main thing that kept the Crew 3 going. Crew 2 going, sorry. Like 100% the map is one of the best things. Obviously, it looks pretty shit, but the fact that it was so big meant we could do so much in this map. Like, so much in this map. Role-playing in the Crew 2, exactly. Also, I know you can't share anything about the Crew Motorfest, but if you think... I am not able to say absolutely anything other than I am playing the game. Bob Mine, how you doing, man? Welcome. Boys, if I missed any comments, put the comment in chat again. And if I haven't welcomed you to the stream already, chat, put hey, hi, hello, summon in chat so I can read some names, boys. If I haven't welcomed you to the stream already. Boys, I really want one of these cars in real life. Shark Shader, how you doing, man? Welcome, Sau. Welcome, Brug, Boner, how you doing? Brug Boner. Is for community... I know, glad you didn't fall for just mess with you. There you go. You know what? I wouldn't do that to Ubisoft. I couldn't. The boys are all too cool. At Ubi. You know what, chat? If I ever got the opportunity to be flown out to Ivory Tower, I can't say I wouldn't. I wouldn't expect them to. And I don't know, maybe some of them don't even like me, you know? Maybe they're like, SidWaj, pretty cringe. I would say based if they said that. But like, you know, if I could get flown out to Ivory Tower, that would be pretty cool, I think. I played the Crew 2, but my BMW is... Sid, what do you think is the best hypercar for escapes? I guess the Regera, yeah? Yeah, the Regera, because it's got the best off-road ability. I'm kind of glad the MOTORFEST map is smaller than the Crew 2's. I'm hoping for more detail because of that fact. I mean, yeah, hopefully, right? It would be impressive if they managed to make that much smaller of a map, but it was somehow the same level of garbage quality as the Crew 2. Wise Effect, welcome. Wise Effect in the race? No way. No way. No way. Boys, what's your predictions on 100,000 subs? When does it happen, chat? When does it happen? 100,000 subs. When does it happen, boys? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? What are your predictions, chat? See, it really depends on when the Crew 3 comes out. What are your predictions, boys? 100,000 subscribers. If it happens. If it happens. You know. '20 never. November. More like never. I want to get subs by the end of the year. End of the year. I don't know, chat. It's a big ask. It's a big ask. To be fair, I did go up, you know, 2022 was a 32,000 subscriber year. Without the Crew 3. So, bear that in mind, chat. Bear that in mind. In 2022, I gained 32,000 subscribers without any information on the Crew 3. Oh, of course, in this car right now, rest in peace, of course, boys. Oh, shit. There we go. 23rd of September, 2023. Note it down. I will. Come back to me. Boys, exact dates, and then remember this stream, so you can come back and screenshot. Launch of the Crew 3 depends how much I'm on before then. You know, if I'm on 99,000 subscribers the day before it launches, then yeah, sure. But if I'm on, you know, 60,000 subscribers the day before it launches, probably not. 69,420, kind of unfunny. I did say, I did community post when we hit 420.69. So naturally, I will have to community post when we hit 69,420. You'll hit 100k subs before Stick Drift hits 2k. See, that just feels like an insult to Stick Drift. Like, I get what you're saying, though. So you reckon, I mean, Stick Drift will hit it soon. But, you know what? I'll start heavy promoting Stick Drift just to prove you wrong. God, how long do you think it'll take Stick Drift to hit 2k? Oh, no. Please make a manhunt in the Chaos Master Leader would be fun video. You can finally show. Oh, don't worry, chat. I've got some big plans. Big plans, chat. Big plans. Being Sid is unfunny. Based. Oh, shit. 24th of September. Ooh. You will go fast this year if you have early MOTORFEST gameplay. That'll be crazy, chat. I couldn't even imagine. It depends when that is, though, right? Like, when are we ever... I don't know, chat. Either the only early access we get is a day before release, which in that case, maybe it takes me till the end of the year to hit 100k. If we get early access gameplay a couple months before... That's 100k subs, chat. That's 100k subs. Early access gameplay months before would be nutty. Am I mates with Black Panther? No. He's like commented on my video once. I'm following him on Twitter, but no, he isn't following me back or anything. I've never even talked to the guy. Which, you know, I'd be happy to do, but he's a busy man, I'm sure. Collab with other creators. Of course, the goobiest. Oh, dear. The goosiest collab is upcoming, of course. You need early gameplay before the open tests? Yeah. Well, the open tests have already been a thing, right? The goosiest collab will be soon, hopefully, maybe, whatever, right? It's up to him. He said he's getting a PC on his video. He said he's getting a PC for 1 mil subs. So just lost goosies, yeah. You'll hit 100k if you can post your MOTORFEST stuff before the game starts, yes. Earlier, if you can stream the game, 100%. You'll hit 2k. Well, to be fair, I don't know. I mean, those will be massive streams, yes. But subscribers-wise, I don't do... like, a crazy number to me. A crazy number to me is the fact that... most of my subs, like, over my entire channel, right? I don't want to play this shit race. Nope, I'm taking the points loss. I'm not doing 3 restarts. No shot. Over the entire lifetime of my channel, I've gained 500 subs from shorts, 500 subs from community posts, 5,000 subs from other, 6,000 from streams, and 41,000 from videos. So, most of my channel is built off videos. When does MOTORFest come out? We don't really know him. Can you please do a stunts video now? I just don't have the energy today, man. I don't have the energy today. I do apologize, boys. I just don't really have the energy today. I really don't. But yeah, you'll hit 2K plus on Stick Shift Podcast from cross-promoting and early access, 100%. I swear, I really wish you do well on that podcast venture, because I really, really want to see Gooseus, Black Panther, and the Slap Train on the podcast for an hour-long chit-chat. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I mean, I want to get Gooseus on, 100%. Like no shot. I'm gonna be messaging him about it. Black Panther, I don't know if he'd want to. You know what? I can't even assume, right? The guy might like me. He might not like me. He wouldn't have any reason to not like me, but he wouldn't have any reason to like me either, you know. VODs are definitely where it's at. VODs are substance. Yeah, 100%. But I don't think streams are a negative, especially now that I've been promoting becoming a member, right? Like, I've actually kind of gone in for becoming a member now. So, on, like, every now and then, there's streams where that really hits and we get a bunch of members, you know? So, that's a big thing. So, streams are definitely not a lot. I mean, and streams will never be a loss. One, especially now because YouTube has finally separated them in videos, shorts, and streams. The fact that they've separated videos, shorts, and streams, one of the best things that's ever happened. I don't feel bad if I had a bad performing stream now, right? Like, I could have a 1K view stream, and I wouldn't really care, because it's gonna get washed out immediately, you know? That, as well as, I record on stream. Like, that's one of the main things. It gives me 3 extra hours in the day to record. And I get to do, yeah, recording on stream. The fact that they're separated on channel pages, and memberships. Memberships is a massive one. Thoughts on Tate? I could be here all day talking about that. What's my most famous video? Oh, no. Do I want to admit my most famous video, chat? Chat, what do you think is my most viewed video I've ever made? Will I stop making Crew 2 videos when MOTORFest comes out? No, no shot. This is a fun car to drive, chat. You know what? I'll show you, boys. I'll show you, boys. I'll show you, boys. Right. All of you guess. All of you guess. Everyone in chat, guess what is my most viewed video I've ever made. You get more views for informative videos showcasing that. Oh, so here's the thing. I never want to get stuck into being the... I never, ever want to get stuck into being the guide guy. Never. I don't ever want to get stuck into being the guide guy. I was that from the very start. Because from the very, very start, it was the best way to grow. And yes, guides are a big thing, but they're never what I do consistently. Give me a minute. Okay, so... every single person, except for like 1 or 2, has guessed the ultimate money method. Specifically, the Senna ultimate money method. So let's give it a look, chat. Let's give it a look. Let's give it a look, chat, right? Here's my channel. You know, here is the SidWaj channel, boys. Here's the SidWaj channel. Let me quickly leave this PvP so I don't get booted into something. Give me a minute. Huh? Oh, gotcha. Boys. So, let me leave this, right? So, chat. You're claiming that the most viewed video on the SidWaj channel is over here videos and popular. Well, not the most views on the SidWaj channel. My exact question was, what is my most viewed video I've ever made? This has 520,000 views, chat. What if I told you, chat, I've made a video with 3.7 million views? What if I told you right now, chat, there is a piece of content that I have made, a video format piece of content that I have made that has gotten 3.7 million views? Give me a minute. The most viral thing I have ever done in my entire career was because a toddler shat itself. I give up. I give up. I'll be back in a sec, chat. Oh, dear Lord, chat. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. The most viral thing I've ever done in my entire career, chat. No, but to be fair, Bucks Guy definitely made more money. Let's, I mean, just by, that saying that it made any money, you know, considering TikTok. Let me turn the music back on. There you go. Bucks Guide. Oh! Give the toddler a shout out. I mean, you know what, chat? You know what? It was just someone did that same thing, but like terribly recording a phone, or like they were gear shifting and then they just recorded a TV for the helicopter. And then I went, wait, I can do this, but the crew too, because that's my niche. And then I better get 3.7 million views or more on something to do with MOTORFest. I can't live with myself if that... It took me 10 minutes! It took me 10 minutes! I went, I need to go to the gym. Wait, I can do this funny idea real quick because I'm ready like half an hour early. I made that, went to the gym, and it's on 3.7 million views! The most viral thing I've ever done in my entire career, chat. And look at all of you saying my most viewed video was a Bucks Guide. You know what? Just for that one, chat. Exclamation mark member, of course. Remember, boys, if you become a member, you get not only, genuinely, chat, right? You become a member. It's as low as 50p, depending on the currency. But it's about £3. But that's the minimum one. You get early access to content. Let someone know in the Discord. You get early access to content, early videos for famous. You get shouted out on screen. You get a like a by name shout out for star and higher. Make sure you check out the memberships. Make sure you become a member, boys. Which has higher watch time. Oh, I'd be curious to know actually, because I don't believe TikTok gives you any information like that. Talking to some Twitch streamers recently, they don't get a single analytics thing. They have to use external softwares. Cringe.
3, 2.
That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. Again, only if you can afford it, chat. And I only shill memberships and merch because that's stuff where you get something back, you know. Donations are always appreciated, but never expected. What's my most hated video? As in the video that I most hate, or as in my video on my channel that's received the most hate? No analytics. Remind me never to stream on Twitch. It's crazy. they give you like 0. You have to use external softwares. And all that does is just compile public analytics, right? Like how many viewers your stream had. It's crazy. They get nothing. I can see what my viewers are searching. And every time I look, it's ASMR. You fiends. You absolute menaces. Oh, shit. But I can see what my viewers are searching. I can see where they are. I can see when they're on YouTube. I can see how long they're on YouTube for or something like that. Lag, or is it just me? It's not me, so is anyone else lagging? Sid, video idea, photo contest. Maybe, maybe. I know Forza's doing one right now, right? Like a big one. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I've got some big plans, chat. I've got some big plans that I think I talked about recently. We're talking directly with Ubisoft. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Lagging? Well, then it's a YouTube issue because I'm literally not doing anything. Or I get back as being bullied by you. You know what it is? It's because it's the SidWaj audience. You know, you get welcomed in all kind and friendly, and then turns out the entire audience are just sarcastic assholes. Google loves data. YouTube just makes it available to content creators. If you give them enough of it, yeah. And it's a really good thing. One of the best things. How do I get this car? You don't, unfortunately. This car was an exclusive car with, what one was it, chat? American Legends 1? Am I wrong about that? What Motor Pass was this? But yeah, it was a Motor Pass car, so you can't get this car until 2 years from now, when it comes back. It's actually a really good car. I mean, the Porsche is already an okay car, but it's a nice handling car, this thing. What is one car you hate on this game? One car I hate on this game. I guess the Marcos cab's pretty annoying. The same with the Clumsy. They're just cars that I drive, and I'm like, why is this so bad? Stop! American Legends 1? Yeah, I was right. I bet you, chat, I could off by heart list every single Motor Pass vehicle in order. What do you want to bet, chat? What do you want to bet? Right now, I could list every single Motor Pass car in order. The Shelby GT500 police car. The Corvette C8 or something Stingray police car. The BMW M8 police car. The Chiron police car. The Ram police car. The Camaro Z28 police car. The Mitsubishi 3000 GT police car. The KS Mass Leader. Then, the Jag F-Type police car. Not police car, just the Jag F-Type Professional Edition? Something like that. I think the older F-Type, or E-Type, sorry, that's what it's called. The E-Type convertible, I think, but I might be wrong on that. No, KTM, then E-Type, then Bentley Mulliner Bacala. Americar Edition. Wait, no, KTM X4. No, I was right. Americar Edition? I think the Monster Truck Combi. Then the... No. The Armored Edition Corvette Grand Sport. The Americar Edition, the Combi Monster Truck. The Chenko Ice Hunter. Let me pick my car. Right. The Chenko Ice Hunter. Then what? USB Tour. That's simple enough. First in USB Tour was a KTM Alpha GP. Then it was the GTO The Judge. Is it The Judge or is it just the GTO? GTO The Judge Rally Raid. Then it's the... What's the spec that's remaining? Rally Raid. Rallycross is the last one. Touring, it's the Porsche Pulse Edition. Then it's the Rallycross Ford Focus. Then it's the second year is something to do with something. Quick, everyone, troll Sid now. That he's not watching the chat. Yeah. Mega Chippy. Binley Mega Chippy car chat. This bet is looking great for Sid. I don't, you know what, chat? My memory is really good when it's really good. It's really bad when it's really bad, but it's really good when it's really good. I just have, like, some things I just remember. Some things I just, like, it's the same with accounting, right? Some concepts I will just know. Like, again, I could just sit there. Again, I've been helping this one girl in my class, right? I can help her with stuff, and she goes, "How does this work?" And I go, "Well, it's this, and this." And then she goes, "Wait, do you know how to do this stuff?" And I'll just, nope, no shot. Thank you, Sid. Thank you. Why are you guys all saying thank you? Why are you guys saying thank you? What did I do? Thanks. What are you guys on about? What's the highest dono you ever got? I think like 500. Guess what? What? Sid closing? What? Thanks, Sid. What are you on about, chat? Oh, see, now I'm confused about it. You're just doing it more because I'm confused about it. Thank you. Okay, whatever, chat. Okay, you know what? Whatever. My PS5 is broken at the moment. Something wrong with the HDMI or the graphics card, so I can only... I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you a lot, man. Genuinely. Sid, do you think... Sid, do you do the New York no shortcuts? No, I haven't done that yet, no. Chat, I'm bad at the video game. I really appreciate it. No worries, chat. No worries. No worries. Chat, you guys gotta be backing me up like this, you know? You need to be one of those audiences, chat, that if I ever talk to a female content creator, you're like, yo, Sid, that Lambo you bought me, that was so nice of you. Those kids you saved from the burning building, I can't believe you did that, Sid. Those billions you gave to charity, wild. You know, follow me on Twitter, chat, you know, you gotta be there for me, boys. I need 50,000, I need 53.7 thousand wingmen, is what I need, chat. What's my max bench? I don't go for PBs. Jack the Irish Wolfhound, welcome. How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. YT Fate Jack, how you doing, man? Welcome. Sid, what's good? Game to play on board? Anything other than the crew. When will the Crew Motorfest be available? We have no idea. Thanks for using my time. No worries. Like, boys, you gotta be backing me up. You gotta be backing me up. Do I rate Into the Storm Blizzard Rush? Completely forgot we were even in that update, so probably not. Like, you know what, chat? I'll be like, oh, chat. I replied to someone, chat. Quick, back me up. Average bench press? Started at 10, then I did 12.5. Well, I don't... like bench press, I use the preloadeds. I just do like 15 to 20 of the preloadeds. About like 5 sets, 3 sets, 5 sets. Depends on the day. But I did 10, then I did 12.5, then I did 15, then I did 7.5. Now I think I'm at 25? Yes. Because I remember literally yesterday, I went there, picked up the 20, went, nope. Went back, picked up the 22.5, went, put it back, grabbed the 25, and went, okay, yep, this is the one. The lights? Is that what you're saying? The lights on this car? Which car am I even in? I forget. Luddy Cylinder, welcome to the stream, though. Just don't cure the blind, or Twitter will come for you. Exactly, chat. Heaven forbid I do something crazy like, you know, cure someone of a life-hindering disease. Oh, you know what? The backlight? Yeah. The spoiler light? Kind of cool. The fact it's the only unique thing about this thing? Kind of sucks. Welcome, Barnacle Boy. How you doing, man? Welcome. That car? Yeah, this thing. The backlight's a beauty. The backlight is a beauty. Welcome, MexYT Gaming. How you doing, man? Welcome, yeah, Luddy Cylinder. Welcome, anyone. What's my favorite motor pass? My favorite motor pass? Oh, I don't know. Chat, what is your... give me some ideas, chat. What is your favorite motor pass? Because I don't even know where to begin. I need some ideas. Like, unironically, I wouldn't even know where to begin. Can I play with you? I mean, I'm in PvP right now. You could always join PvP. What would you boys say was the best motor pass? the chase, the hunt, agency, the game, the USB tour 1 and 2, the contractor 1 and 2, American Legends 1 and 2, Dominion Frosberg, or Into the Storm. The good one for the hypercar. Welcome, NRG Lucifer. How you doing, man? I joined Dominion. Oh, you started playing the game, Dominion? Or I don't mind many of them, but I enjoy the Forsberg one. You got this. American Legends, chat. You know what? There's two. You know what it is, chat? There's two types of motor passes is the issue. There's an on-theme motor pass, and I think the Contractor was one of the best on-theme motor passes, right? We got a taxi, a limo, a hauler, and the Alfa Romeo thrown in there, right? But if we just do edition cars, American Legends had some of the best, chat. The lizard-eyed demon with the exhaust in the rear lights, the paint Porsche. Welcome, SidWaj is best. Chill with the spam. What's it called? The paint Porsche, the guitar in the back of the Camaro. Like, unironically, one of the best. You know, the BMW. Thanks for paying for my college tuition. Okay, chat. When I'm trying to be slick with a female content creator, chat. You know, that's where you gotta be. That's where you gotta be, chat. That's where you gotta be. Hybrid Harvey, welcome. Jack's videos are back. However, I don't think he has access to his channel. Still, I would assume Tesla aren't gonna put his videos back, you know. So, yeah, Tesla aren't gonna put Jack's video back, so Jack's got his thing back. Bro, I already told you he did a lot of tax evasion. You know what, chat? I don't know, tax evasion is an interesting one, chat, right? Like, if it came out that you know what, chat? Tax evasion, W or L, chat. Not tax avoidance. Wait, which one's which? One of them is not paying, one of them is being smart about not paying it. Like, legally, you're still in the right, but not paying it. Whichever one where you're still legally in the right, W or L, chat. W or L for tax evasion, chat. Welcome, Jackson. How you doing? Sid just cured blindness. I'm playing the crew too. I'd rather be blind again. So here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. Tax evasion can be seen as unethical unless you deem the practices of the government of which you are funding, the practices of the government that you are funding unethical, at which point funding unethical activities would in that case, well, refusing to fund unethical activities would in that case be more ethical. Do you get what I'm saying? Let me say it again because I kind of fumbled it a little bit. You can say tax evasion is unethical unless the government that you're funding is itself unethical, thus funding it would be unethical, right? Because I've last comment said, what would a world populated by clones of you be like if you don't answer? Oh, okay, chill with the spam. Okay, Jesus Christ, boys, all chill with the spam. Can you help me get some money, please? We're talking about tax evasion. Of course I can. I don't know. A world full of clones of me? Whatever, I guess. W and L? I mean, yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, chat. Like I've said, I would happily shuffle if I could pay for just the stuff that, like, I could just pay for the police department. Like, I knew that I was paying for the police department, the NHS, education, instead of paying for Boris's new holiday home, you know, then I would. If I could just pay the amount that funds that and take the rest of the money and shuffle it to charity, I would, 100%. It's the fact that I know I'm funding, like, Theresa May's next bath, right? Like, it's shocking. Mario thinks you are better than Black Panther? Who's Mario? Oh, what, Mario the AI? What is this, on the Reddit? Find a British police livery? I've got one on my Mustang. Thank you, Sid. I will not unsubscribe now because I like your content, sure. Jeez, lol. You bailed yourself using crew credits? You know what, chat? If I ever get accused of an heinous crime, they better set the bail for CC. Why didn't you look at my Reddit picture? What was it? Oh, the S2000 is supposed to be good. I swear the normal S2000 is better than this S2000. Like, isn't that a thing? Where do I hide the body? In the S2000. I mean, he is playing it right now. What am I playing right now? Serious question. Why? Give me a minute. I can't read. What am I playing? Wait, huh? Why am I hating the game I'm playing? One, it's my job. You know what? Here's the thing, right? You can't tell me everything you've ever done in your life you've entirely enjoyed. Tell me right now, every single thing in your entire life you have entirely enjoyed and not had a single complaint about. Right? Two, right? It's my job. If you asked, because I mean, the thing is, right, you're not saying this, but often it will be like, if you don't like the game, stop playing it, right? It's my job. If you go to every single person in the world right now and go, do you like your job? A massive percentage would say no, right? And then if you ask them, are you gonna quit your job? A massive percentage of that percentage would say no, because it's their job, you know? If I went into accounting, right, my backup plan, accounting, if I went into that, I wouldn't enjoy it. I just know how to do it, right? So you are not passionate? I would say I definitely have passion. No. There's a massive difference between passionate about the Crew 2 and passionate about content creation. See, it comes into a couple of different arguments, right? It comes into a couple of different arguments, but I'll explain. Wait, you chose what games you play on YouTube, though? Not when... stream lag? Not for me, chat. Let me know when it's back. Chat, when is it back? 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 Chat, when is it back? When is it back? Chat, when is it back? Twitch chat, is stream okay for you lot? Refresh, chat, or refresh if audio's bugged. Chat, if audio's bugged, refresh. Let me just comment it in chat. Where's the word? If audio bugged, refresh. Right, so someone said you can play a different game. You choose what games you play. Not when, one, it's my job, so I make a salary off of this, right? I make that kind of money off of this, right? So, you know, play whatever game I want and get 900 views a video, or play the Crew 2, something I'm good at making videos on, and earn what I'm earning, right? 2, it's my job, I need to be able to do it. If I went into accountancy, that isn't something that I'd extremely enjoy. I wouldn't sit, if I went into accountancy, I've talked about it before, right? That, like, mentally, I've come to a point where yeah, I'd be okay with doing accountancy. Because YouTube, fucking stressful a lot of the time. So mentally, I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, if it came to it and I had to jump ship and go do accountancy, I'd be fine. I'd be fine with going to a job every day, every weekday, someone going, file these papers, going, okay, and then going on, right? I'd be happy to do that. And then come home and chill, right? And if you ask me at that point, do I enjoy accountancy? I'm good at it. Doesn't mean I enjoy it. And then you say I'm not passionate about it, right? To a degree, I have to not be. Hear me out, chat. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Before you go, oh my god, Sid hates making YouTube videos, right? To a degree, I have to not be passionate about it. Hear me out. If I was truly passionate about YouTube, it was everything I wanted to do. It was the only thing I wanted to do. I sat here every day and I was like, yippee, YouTube, yippee. I'm really happy doing what I'm doing right now, right? Naturally, if it was just a passion project, naturally, eventually, I wouldn't be happy with it. Sure, if I waited a bit longer, I'd be happy with it again. But as anything you're passionate about, naturally, I would eventually become unhappy with it. And if it was something I was truly passionate about, when I'm unhappy with it, I wouldn't be able to do it. No shot. Do you get what I'm saying? If I tied my own passion to YouTube, when I'm not passionate, I wouldn't be able to do it. So if it's treated more like a job, I can actually do YouTube as efficiently as I have been, right? I'm videos as a factory is what I am. You know, I upload daily. On my best weeks, I calculated it, chat. 7 videos on 7 videos on the main channel, 7 videos on SidWaj. This is on the ideal weeks, which don't really exist. 7 videos on the main channel, 7 videos on SidWaj, 4 streams, 2 shorts, 1 podcast, 3 videos on the podcast clips channel. All in all, I don't remember the numbers, it's something like 18 to 21 pieces of content a week. You know, I'm an efficient content creator. Do I have a son? No. Is that a drift park? Chat, this is one of the best this is one of the most underrated locations in the entire game. Like, no shot, unironically, one of the most underrated locations in the whole game. It was added in the Forceburg update, so everyone just kind of overlooked it. But, like, unironically, one of the best locations. You're my favorite Crew 2 YouTuber and streamer. I appreciate it, man. I have a son, he's... can I play with you? Not at the moment. Ah, shit. Where am I? Right, over here. Was your career plan streaming YouTube, or did you just kind of fall into it? So, I did 1 year of accounting right after school. I went to 6th form, and then I was like, yo, this shit sucks. Applied for college, got into college. Started doing accounting. Then, all of a sudden, what's it called? Pandemic hits. I move, whole life flip, turn upside down, as Will Smith would say. And in that, what ended up happening was I took a gap year the next year. So that year finished, and by that point, I was defeated, mentally, really bad place. One of the worst places I've ever been in my entire life. And I came around to it, and eventually what ended up happening was, come September, I just sort of wasn't in the right mindset to start anything, right? I wasn't in the right mindset to start college again. So I took a year off, and in that year, I didn't waste time, though. I buckled down, and I just started making YouTube videos. I had nothing else to do. I tried commentary, but then all of a sudden, you know, bloody Crew 2 worked. And then all of a sudden, people are watching Crew 2 videos, and then here I am. I started at 140 subscribers. This was on October 2020? October 2020. 140 subscribers. From that, I started my next year at college at 10,000. I finished at 13,000. Not even, I think more than. from there, you know, now I'm at 50. This was a big summer. A big summer. Will I DR my subs? What does that even mean? Can I say hi to... Okay, yeah, whatever, Princess. Sid, do I have a car IRL? I don't. No, I cycle. Hi, SidWaj. This is my first time watching your streams. Well, welcome, man. Hope you're having a good one. I watched your goofy 2-year-old vids. Those ones are bad. Those ones are bad. They really are. Can I ask you a question you might not be able to answer? Sure. Chat, custom track. Chat, custom track. I love your energy, dude. Keep it up. Hey, I appreciate you, Stance. A lot of love, man. Genuinely. I really appreciate it. When will you do live extreme glitch you saw on Reddit? On a day that I've actually had a coffee before stream and all the shops aren't closed, so I can actually have a coffee on time and I have a better gym session, again, because no coffee. God, maybe I am addicted. On one of those days where I have more energy. I don't want to start recording and then be like, oh yeah, so, whoa, that's crazy. From what year am I on YouTube? Well, my channel was made 2016. But I only properly started YouTube October 2020 was the year I properly started YouTube. You know what would be really cool, chat? Again, whenever I talk about 100,000 subscribers, chat, it's an if. It's always an if, right? I'm not entitled to anything, chat, right? Not entitled to anything in the slightest. We could never hit 100,000, right? But if we hit 100,000 subscribers, chat, anywhere near my 3rd year anniversary of coming back to YouTube, that would be pretty cool. Why the crew doesn't have Supra? Put exclamation mark Supra in chat to Velpo and watch that video. How much money is Ivory Tower paying me? Nothing. They don't pay me anything. In fact, right, they do sponsor some... It's not Ivory Tower. Ubisoft do sponsor some people. But I assume because they already know I'm gonna make videos on it anyway, they just don't sponsor me. You know? Motor fetish. What apps? Okay, yeah, whatever. Hey, Sid, you seen the new livery for you on the long range? Oh, yeah! I forgot about that one, chat. I'm gonna include that in a video is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna community post it. SidWaj, first vid was Icon 1000. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Technically it wasn't. Let me actually find my first video on my channel, chat. Well, that I haven't deleted. It is a live stream by the name of the Crew 2 live stream messing around, but both of those are bugged and don't show anything. Instead, it's Icon 600 LaFerrari the Crew 2 is my oldest but so many of those are unlisted, right? Fortnite Battle Royale, John Wick needs your help, John Wick needs your help, Josh Lear needs your help, Dead Gameplay No Talking, Dead Gameplay No Talking, then Icon 1000, Apex Level 20 100th Wraith Kill, going for 2KD in Apex Legends, Apex Legends for pros, Apex Legends for pros. Apex Legends XP grind for pros. Apex Elite Streaks. Crew 2 PvP Platinum 1. This game is still relevant, goddammit. Apex stream. Then, Fortnite Battle Royale Part 2, and then they're all public. Which, when was this? Wait. So, August 5th, 2018. Oh, yeah, my oldest video is nowhere near that. Oh, August 10th, 2019. What are you guys saying? Chat, English or else. English or I riot. Chat, what are we like? Oh, I haven't done these on hard and ace yet? Oh, ew. Well, I guess that's what we're doing, chat. Will I race my subs? My subs can be whatever race they want to be. I'm not going to race them. Okay, fine. You're Caucasian. You, African American. You can be Hispanic. You can be... We'll say you're Latin American. And you can be Puerto Rican. Why not? You can be Yamnil. Fine. There we go. I've raced my subs. In fact, you know what? I can indeed race my subs, as in the fact that I can see mostly what race my subs are by location. I can't see what race they are. I can see what they are, what location they are. Most of my subscribers watch from... Drumroll, please. Oh, that's gone up. A third. A third of my subs, chat. Well, a third of my people who watch my channel, chat, are American. Ew. Am I right, chat? Ew. Then it's, in the lifetime of my channel, it's... Oh, it doesn't give me the percentage anymore. Why not? 30% American, 12% British, 3.5% German, 3.5% Canadian, 3.5% Netherlands, 2.5% Australia, 2.2 Sweden, 1.8 South Africa, 1.8 Italy, 1.8 Norway, India, Romania, Poland, Brazil, France, Belgium, Saudi Arabia, Portugal, Greece, United Arab Emirates, Finland, Spain, Ireland, Denmark, New Zealand, Russia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Turkey. Oh, I forget Turkey spelled like that now. Philippines, Czechia, Iraq, Bulgaria, Pakistan, Croatia, in that order, and I'm not reading anymore. So livery for video, did I understand that right? Yes, yes, indeed. Papa Pyro, I'm also going to be making a video for the livery thing from Sir Fixifo. I'm American, you play game that takes place in America. You know what, that does make sense, yeah. You know what, that makes sense. What are we doing, chat? What are we doing? Oh, hypercar. Chat, what hypercar do we play this event in? Oh, wait. Chat, wait. Okay. Never mind, chat. I'm looking at some interesting numbers, chat. What hypercar do we use, chat? What hypercar do we use? Dun 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 dun. We'll go in the silvery edition, because why not? Apparently, chat, the other channels that you guys watch in order is Black Panther, Ubisoft, Accor, Eric Ship 111, Alpha CZY. Alpha CZY? Who? Oh, he had a few really viral videos. Oh, he's an insane bucks glitch channel. Slap Train, Hella Flush, Jack Ultra Gamer, Digital Car Addict, THMS Plays. I know that name. Oh, he's the French guy. I haven't even thought about him so long. He's the French guy. Also, OTR isn't on here anymore. That fella's fallen off. THMS Plays. He's the French me, basically, I guess, right? Oh, no, I guess that would be Motor Games? I don't know. Ewan Thaya Karen, Vizinit, Zoka, Jake VX, XVX, Don Juan Song. In order, chat. Where is Goosiest? Goosiest has been on there sometimes. But this is over the whole history of the channel. Will I ever play with Slap Train? I would love to. I would absolutely love to. I watch Black Panther and Slap Train and Jack Ultra Gamer. Shit. Do you when the Crew 3 is gonna drop? I don't know when it's gonna drop now. Not specifically. L22 Sugar. Who else do you watch, chat? Who makes racing game videos, chat? I guess who else do you watch that makes racing game content? Everyone in chat. Like, you know, obviously there's gonna be double names. I'm expecting to see a lot of Black Panther. Only had 2 major Forza gamers on there. Eric Ship has been covering Crew Motorfest, so that makes sense, yeah. Well, again, this is Lifetime. So this is Lifetime. So, like, if I go last 90 days... So, this is that same thing, but in the last 90. Oh! Okay. Never mind, chat. I guess YouTube just doesn't update it. That makes a lot more sense. Lifetime, I assume it would be different. I'm glad OTR isn't on there anymore, chat. You guys finally grew some taste. L22? Oh, yeah, L22 I know. He's, I want to say Swedish or Dutch. But he's, like, the biggest racing game content creator in his thing, isn't he? He's interacted with me before. He was in my, when I was doing the Grand Crew, the first one. Jimmy Broadbent, I watch myself. There you go. Best cars for escapes. L22 Swedish, I thought so, yeah. Do I like Formula 1? I'm starting to maybe slightly care about Formula 1. Will I drag race myself? Probably not. Rhino. Ethan Trendier. I've never heard of Ethan Trendier. Hey, Sid. You're my favorite crew tuber. Crew YouTuber. And today, I turned 15. Happy birthday, man. And hopefully, I can get a happy birthday. Massive happy birthday to you, man. Stevio2175. Having numbers in the name, I'm baffled people still have numbers in the name to this day. Like, could you imagine how much worse my name would feel, chat, if it was SidWaj123? Or even anything goofy. SidWaj467. SidWaj559. Right? L22, I think it kind of works. Because it's like the, like... It's either that or just L, right? L22 works. SidWaj69. Bro, just skip my question. Oh, did I? Put the comment in chat again, man. Yeah, I'll become like a 2012... Like a 2012 Instagram girl name, right? x.x_SidWaj_x.x. AR12. Yeah, AR12, that makes sense. Which car is best for escapes? The drag Corvette. God, my biceps kill, chat. Like, they actually really, really hurt. They're incredibly sore. Creep Meg Plays, how you doing, man? Welcome. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, though, right? What's going on, Rico the Goat? What's the origin behind my name? I'll speedrun it, because I've given this story a fair few times. My full name is actually Saeed Waji Hussein Shah. Saeed is like a surname, but it goes at the start of your name. Waji is the name my parents gave me. Hussein is a middle name. Shah is a surname, another one. In school, my name was Waji. Pretty cringe name. Also, got bullied a lot. Pretty cringe. I wanted to just go through like a full change who I was. Maybe like integrate better. Not be socially awkward would have been nice. So I decided to change my name. And it was because a couple of friends of mine, sporty people, popular sporty people, who lived in the same village as me, they were on the bus. They found out my name wasn't even Waji. And funny guys were like, oh, so your name's not even Waji, it's Saeed. And they started calling me Saeed. Then eventually they started calling me Sid, then SidWaj. Thus my name is now SidWaj. I watch you and Rhino and Jack, and my favorite car in the Crew 2 is the Bugatti Emerald Edition. Crying after realizing he was completely AI generated. Chat, I'm actually just a social experiment from Ivory Tower. I was made in a test tube at Ivory Tower as a marketing ploy to promote the Crew 2. And so far, pretty successful. Yo, what's going on, Frogman? How you doing? What's the fastest car in the Crew 2? I guess the drag Corvette, right? Because that's the fastest drag car. How have I got two last names? Technically, it's not two last names, it's two surnames. So the way Saeed works is it goes at the start of your name, but like my dad has Saeed at the start, so does my granddad, and so on. So it's like Saeed, but it goes at the start of your name. Oh, shit. You should watch Mui. Is he the one who did Sense of Speed? The Sense of Speed video. That looks like the name of the guy who did the why Sense of Speed in racing games is bad. Which, yeah, good content. I mean, I'm surprised White Light isn't on there. White Light makes a lot of good... What was that? Racing game stuff. Where am I from originally? Pakistan. अरे तेरी तो बंदा मुझे सवाल पूछ रहा है तू सुन सबर समझा Am I gonna be able to? Are you gonna get Crew 2 on Xbox? The Xbox is the one platform I don't play on. There is a SidWaj on Xbox, not me. When did I come to the UK? When I was like 4, so like 16 years ago or so, right? I don't know how to say that name, but yeah, he does make great content. Yeah. I like the Sense of Speed video. Really good video. Can I ask you some questions on the Crew 2? Sure. Xbox sucks. I mean, it's whatever though, right? Like, who cares? Xbox and PlayStation is like Apple versus Android. The Xbox is definitively better. You can do more with it. It's more accessible. They're more consumer friendly. PlayStation, people like more, so it's better. And here I am with a PlayStation and an iPhone, right? Like, you know, so clearly I'm the dumb consumer. Okay, stop putting other language, or timeout. Is MOTORFEST DLC for the Crew 2? Nope, it's an entirely new game. Tesla, bad news, Tesla ripoffs took back Jack's channel and made another live stream? Wait, so it came back and when? I need someone else to confirm this. Was it back and then has now gone again? Other language ban? Am I Muslim? No. How much will MOTORFEST cost? Like 60, 70? I mean, I'm in a Muslim family, but no, I'm definitely not. Sarah Oldfield, welcome. When is MOTORFEST coming? When you please it enough. Allegedly September, but we don't know, actually. So, like, whatever, you know. Tesla made a half-flying car. Jack, automotive Jack. Yeah, still Tesla. Are you sure he came back? Oh, I see there's another live stream, yeah. And I assume they've bought viewers too. Like, they've bought viewers on the live stream because the live stream had 2,000 viewers. The whole stream. But it's only got 9,000 views. And, like, I can tell you, my Crew 3 video, my Crew 3 live stream, that only at one point had 1,600. And the rest of it was, like, a build-up. And that got, like, 18,000 views. So, yeah, I assume they've bought views, too. What is OTR even up to nowadays? I swear, the man has just left my mind. Both of them. Absolutely nothing, it seems. Still using money glitch. Still abusing leaks. Role-playing at his big age. Yeah, you know what? I'm remembering. I don't care. Like, I'm just remembering I couldn't give less of a shit. Like, unironically, whatever. I don't want to punch down, right? I don't want to bully smaller creators. You know, I shouldn't be punching down. I don't want to bully smaller creators, chat. I shouldn't be punching down. I shouldn't, chat. I shouldn't. Ooh. Do you the wish? You know what, chat? In fact, chat. Recently, I passed him in views. I passed him in views a while ago, and I was gonna post it because I remember when I Because he said ages ago, when I was on 3,000 subs and he was on 16,000, I was like, I'm gonna overtake you in subs. And he said, and I quote, if you beat me, I'll delete my channel. And then I overtook him in subs. And now look, right? And then allegedly, he started buying subs. And then what's it called? In the end, what was I gonna say? His only argument was, I still have more views than you. Not anymore. I'm skyrocketing to 10 mil views, chat. Bro, just... have you watched any anime? No. Well, depends. Does Hitmonkey count? Hitmonkey was good. Oh, also, Josh, they're making another season of Hitmonkey. But, like, they're not gonna call it Marvel anymore or something, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hitmonkey is one of those shows that I forget I watched. Like, I think back to it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good show. But, like, if it didn't come up and I didn't think about it, I could never have told you I watched that show. But, like, good show. It always just had some goofy character and always had just some meta moments. Bro, I'm lagging every second. Damn. Yo, shit, really random. But what, boys, if I miss any comments, just put them in chat again. But what do you think the Secure the Wasp edition? I mean, like, 1.1 mil will normally get you. Leaking crap on Facebook? Is that what he does? On Facebook? Who the fuck uses Facebook? Most of the Crew 2's audience is 12 years old. Like, what? Watch Breaking Bad? I do need to start Breaking Bad. Like with Power, when my sleep cycle is sorted, eventually I'll get back onto a sleep cycle where I'm laying in bed watching one episode of some really long show every night. And then, yeah, there you go. New game? Who told me that? What are you on about? Can I ask you a question? Yeah, you can just ask the question. You don't have to ask me if you want to ask it. Still trolling the game with clickbait? Exactly, ImageWorks1. Oh, welcome to the stream, by the way, man. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Like, God. It's funny to think back, chat. It is funny to think back. Also, am I crazy? Has Tom not streamed in a while? Tom, TNTJR 3777? Or am I just never active on YouTube when he's streaming? Has he streamed? Am I crazy? Shit. When is the regular Hup 1 coming out? I don't know what you mean. Are there certain days you stream? Yeah, so the schedule allegedly is, well, yeah. So the actual schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Sundays. What's the most underrated car in the Crew 2? For me, it's the SRT Demon. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I mean, I've got a series, right? There's 2 episodes of a series of the most underrated cars. So I guess you can check that out. Yeah, and it should be 6 p.m. I need to get more on time with that. What's my favorite TV series? It's a toss-up between... Tom doesn't stream anymore? Does he not? Why not? I hope everything's okay. It's a toss-up between Daredevil, specifically for Season 3. Punisher is pretty good. The last rewatch that I had of The Punisher is pretty good. Umbrella Academy, pretty good. Skins is pretty good. And The Boys. The Boys is peak television. Like, unironically, every other show, The Boys. He quit YouTube? Oh, shit, did he? I didn't know that. Fuck. Hope he's doing alright. More RL clips 4 hours ago. He quit YouTube. Yeah, okay. Okay. But it does seem like live streaming. Yeah, I see 1 month ago for live stream. Yeah. He quit YouTube. This guy. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Umbrella Academy ending is goofy, as in the ending of the last episode, or the endings in general? Because every single ending is, oh shit, no, the world's ending, but we fixed it. And now the world's ending. Season 2. Oh, shit, the world's ending. Oh, we fixed it. But now the world's ending. Season 3. Oh, shit, the world's ending. Oh, but we fixed it. But now the world's ending. Oh, no. It's crazy. The ending was really goofy. You know what? One thing I really didn't like about the ending of Umbrella Academy was the fact that the main thing I didn't like about it was how much does Reginald Hargreaves know? How much did he know? Spoilers, when Klaus comes back from the dead and joins the thing, he seems genuinely surprised. But then, you know, but then the number of people on the podiums wouldn't have worked without Klaus being there. So, did he know that Klaus would come back to life? Again, he seemed genuinely surprised when it happened. You got it, man. Do I have a sleeper car? Sleeper car? I barely know her car. Didn't you say to remind you about the stunts? Yeah, today I'm pretty exhausted. I was out for most of the day, and then I was in the gym, and then I got home, and then I was really rushing with work. So I'm pretty exhausted. The shops weren't open, so I couldn't go get milk for coffee. So I just don't really want to film anything today, because, yeah, like I said, boys, I'm really, really exhausted. It's kind of sad they haven't added more bikes to this game. I think it's the same with boats and planes, though, right? It's like people can be like, you know, oh my god, no, to be fair, I should be live right now. Because if I stream tomorrow, I'm not going to want to stream Tuesday, and Tuesday is an actual scheduled day I need to stream. So even if I'm not, even if I can't be bothered, it's still good that I'm streaming on a day that is scheduled to be streaming. But yeah, what's it called? It's like boats and planes, right? People can be like, oh, they don't add enough boats and planes. But then it's like, you know, it's like when they add them, no one cares. Like, literally no one cares. You know? That's the issue. You can't skip this. I look 20. That's probably because I'm 20. Right? Like, that's probably because I'm 20. You know? If I had to guess why I look 20, it would be because I'm 20. But, you know, maybe there's some other reason, you know? Maybe there's some other reason. I don't know. The YouTube home brand shocked emoji is good. Like, the YouTube... You know what, boys? YouTube home brand shocked emoji in chat, boys. It's a good emoji. Good emoji. Good emoji. You know what, boys? Your favorite YouTube home brand emoji in chat. He looks 41. Yeah, chat, I am 41. Top 10 YouTube home brand emojis, chat. Top 10 YouTube home brand emojis. How many of those do we have left? This on Ace. Wait, did I just do that on normal? Oh, I did that on normal too. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ow. It should feel nice to look like your age. Everyone tells me I look like I'm 16. You know, I was talking to a girl recently, and me and her were talking about that. For a guy, it's more beneficial to... Depends on... It's all relative, right? If I got to, like, 70 years old, I don't want people being like, oh my god, are you like, 102? Right? But if I, you know, once I'm older, sure. Tell me I look younger. But, like, guys and girls growing up, I'd say guys would prefer to be said that they look older. Girls prefer to be said that they look younger. Right? Like, I'd much prefer when someone goes, Sid, are you 30? Sid, you look 30. I thought you were 30. That being the, like, 2-year-olds in chat who thought I was 30. Right? Compared to you know, she was talking about how if someone said she looked 30, she'd hate it, you know. But I'd hate looking like, I'd hate if someone go, are you 14? ATV Platinum, cool. Thank you so much for the $1, man. Genuinely, man, you didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. Honestly, ATV, donations, always appreciated, but never expected, because you don't get much back from those. If you're up for it, man, you can put that same money into a membership. Thank you so much, man. If you put it into a membership, you get stuff back for that. So this way, you're not just chucking money at me. You know, I don't deserve just money chucked at me. I'm weird with that, chat. I don't know. Because, like, donations are, like, a normal thing in streaming. I'm still kind of weird with them, though. Like... Just discovered a glitch where the McLaren P1 doesn't get slowed down on the grass and dirt, by the way. We'll put a video on, like, the Reddit or the Discord. What's the best all-around car in the Crew 2 right now? It depends on the spec, right? Sid, can we redo SidWaj? Never. I'm 14. People think I'm 16. I mean, to be fair, I think most of you lot, because you're, like, 4 years old, think I look older. I think most older people assume I look a lot older. No, sorry, look a lot younger. And most people in my course, my college course, they are always surprised when I say how young I am. But bless them, I think it's because they don't want to feel that old. I know there's one lady, she's sweet. She's really sweet. I talk about shows with her. She's 10 years my senior. It is always funny when I go, oh, I feel so old, boys. XX22GZXX. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a good one. In street, best all-around car, well, the Countach, right? Like, the Countach is the best. What car is this? It's the Lamborghini Performante. The Summit Edition is what it is. Chat, I gotta stop saying, right? Can you think how much I despise editing? I have to sit there and edit, chat. I have to edit my own videos and just listen to myself going, and this one, this one is, and this is, and then, I want to throw up. You know what, chat? I've been talking about this recently, right? Because people talk about hearing your own voice when you're editing. There's some days, chat, I will admit, chat, there are some days where I need to edit a SidWaj video. And I just sit there. And I'm listening to my own voice go, oh my god, chat, this is crazy, whoa. And I just think, shut up. I listen to my grating voice, and I'm sat there, halfway through an edit, listening to myself go, and this, chat, this will be really cool. And I'm just like, oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Why do people's voices sound so different on video than when you hear it yourself? Because when you're hearing it yourself, your eardrums are like, what, like a certain, into your head? Right? A centimeter, an inch, something like that, into your head. That's where your eardrum is, what picks up the sound. So you're not only listening to your own voice outwards, which someone else is hearing. Outwards, your voice, which then wraps around and you hear it here. But you're also hearing the vibration of your skull. You're hearing the, like, that's literally what it is. You're also hearing it through the vibration of your skull. It's essentially, you're basically hearing not only your voice, but you're hearing it at the same time as hearing your voice like this. And they're both overlapped over each other. So you hear this overlapped with this, and your brain has heard that so long, they just sound like one voice now. Which, well, because it is. It's just, some of it's muffled. Fun fact. What car do you have in real life? I don't have one. There's a trick to listening to your true voice. Yeah. Record it and then listen back to it. Yo, can I join up your crew? Not at the moment, man. I watch you all the time, but this is my first time on stream. Well, welcome. Hope you're having a great day, man. Welcome to the stream. What's my favorite car rap? I don't know. Like, I was gonna make a rap as in the food joke chat, and you know what? I'm proud of myself. I stopped myself before I made such a heinously bad joke. Can I send a friend request? I mean, you can. I don't really accept them, though, just because I don't... If I had to accept one, I'd have to accept them all, right? Give me a minute, chat. There we go. Right. Sid hot, Sid cold. I have... Oh, chat, by the way, we hit 1,000 videos. Like, I just kind of forgot about that, chat. I have uploaded 1,000 videos to my channel. And you know what, chat? You know which one it was? It was... This is now the least rare summit car in the game. Like, who cares? That was my 1,000th video on the channel. Which... You know what? I do want to go back. I think, chat, I'm gonna private probably my first year of streams. I might. Just because that's a lot of content of me. And, like... Chat, like, I don't know. Maybe I said I'm gonna cure blindness in one of those streams. You know? And then someone finds that clip. And I don't want to hear it from Twitter. They archive, they need to stay. Oh. What if I unlist them? Because then they'll still be able to be gotten to through Discord. Right, you just gotta scroll all the way up in Discord. Give me the Crew Motorfest. What do you boys say? Because, again, am I rich? Not by many degrees? No, no. That's a good idea. Because, chat, like, what do you think, chat? What do you think? What do you think? Do I not, or is it whatever? Because, like, again, chat, I used to stream daily for very, very long. It was only one day a week that I wouldn't stream, and I would stream for 4 hours every time. That's thousands of hours of just content of me. Don't read chat and drive? Ah, come on now. I've got to be reading chat. Only 2 million away. Oh, congrats, Edward. Hope you get it. Can we restart the milk argument? No. Milk argument has expired. Ah, 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 I'm so funny, chat. Ah. That one was pretty good. That one was pretty good. Oh. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Can we have an hours update? What do you mean? Oh, shit. I'll watch him on YouTube. Just seen his streams, and was gonna try and play with him. Well, welcome, boy, Doma, all good, man. But yeah, I already play with people, unfortunately. Stand-up comedian right here. Hey, get a load of this funny guy over here. Can I still get the No Rules merch? Yes, you can. Exclamation mark merch. In fact, if you buy it while I'm live, not only will your name come up above my head until the next person does a thing, but it will come up on screen saying what you bought and everything. So, exclamation mark merch in chat, and you can still pick up the exclusive MOTORFEST, no, not MOTORFEST, sorry, No Rules Edition merch. Speaking of, should I do MOTORFEST merch? What is the best street racing interception unit? The BMW M8. MOTORFEST inspired merch, chat. Yes or no? But also, chat, again, the no rules stuff is never coming back after it's gone, chat, which is how being gone works. Just ask your dad. Oh, wait, no, that was... That was kind of sad, actually. So, like, every YouTube, welcome, Gritty Grin, how you doing, man? Welcome. What's my dream car? At the moment, the RX-7 FC. That was kind of peak, chat. That was kind of peak. That was fatherless behavior from you. Said you're doing good now in this race. Or I was not funny you. Chat, it's the Crew 2's AIs. I can win any race. Again. Terrible driver? Yes, because I'm not paying attention. And I'm really tired. What's my most liked video? I believe my Bucks guide. Sid be like, look at me. I'm an accountant that did a funny haha. That's so unheard of. No one has ever done that. Oh, wait, no. I assume you meant I'm an accountant. MOTORFEST will probably lose support midway on last gen. I mean, hopefully, right? So it starts being a... Because, chat, if MOTORFEST is going to run for another 5 years like the Crew 2 has, there's no way that 5 years into next gen and MOTORFEST is still on old gen. That happened to the Crew 1? Was the Crew 1 on Xbox 360 and that? PS3? Was it? Did that happen to the Crew 1? Have you heard of or played Fall Guys? Just downloaded it for free because it's free on PS Store. No, I mean, I've heard of it. I've never played it, though. Just never got around to it. I'm really hit or miss with this. It's weird, right? I'll admit it's weird. Sometimes, if something comes to me already wildly popular, in my head, I'm like, now I can't play it because it's way too popular, right? It was the same with Squid Game. The first day I heard about Squid Game was, oh my god, Squid Game is the best thing ever. Everyone's already watched it. So out of principle, I wanted to not watch Squid Game. You know, Fall Guys, and to be fair, I'm hit or miss with it. Among Us, I still played Among Us, right? But Fall Guys, I just, like, it came to me and it was like, this is really popular. And I was just like, nah. You should do the Crew 2 Squid Game. It's a bit late for that. Crew 1 on Xbox 360 was kind of shit. I can imagine, yeah. Streamer said the funny game name. I said Among Us, chat. Among Us, quick. Chat, top 10 Among Us, a sus. Sus, chat. This is a sus moment. Am I right, chat? So, sus. Sussy Chungus, chat. That felt grim. That was disgusting. What do I do in my free time? Not give myself free time is what I do in my free time. On my good schedules, my only free time is an hour before bed. Sometimes, though, I'll be, like, talking to people. There's a new group of people I've been talking to. I guess. But that's like if I'm staying up late overnight. If I'm sleeping normal time, I just watch a TV show at night. Do I know any good cars in the crew too? Yeah. Give me a sec, chat. Give me a minute. By the way, you might have been wrong about the Demolition Derby cars. What did I say about the Demolition Derby cars? Real quick, Jack, give me one sec. There we go. Harrison, check Discord main chat. I'd have to do that in a minute. Right, you watch any sports? No. I'm actually, I never really clocked it. I just don't watch any sports. Like, not even like motorsports. I don't watch F1. I don't watch, literally any sports. It's weird. Just never have, I guess. They don't intrigue me. I can't get into them to any degree. I feel like I have to know the guys. I have to know what they're doing. I just, like, it's, yeah. There we go. What is my longest live stream? It was 2. It was split up into 2 because it was Need for Speed Unbound and it crashed halfway through. It was a stream that was, like, was it 16 hours in the end, chat? Did I play Unbound for 16 hours straight in the end? Like, that was vile. What was I thinking, chat? What was I thinking? You said the Bulk and the Frontiera were the 2 best Demolition Derby cars, right? I normally say the Frontiera and the Frenzy. The Frenzy and the Frontiera are the ones I say. So what's my dream car? Like... The Porsche Taycan's pretty cool. The Mazda RX-7 is pretty cool. And Mazda RX-7 FC specifically. And the newest Honda Civic Type R. Oof, that thing's naughty. Yo, what's going on, XDJ YT? How you doing, man? Welcome. Have I got my stunts video? Not yet. No, not yet. What's my favorite car that came out this season? God, I don't remember. I guess the 765 LT. It's just a 720S2, yes. But on its own, it's pretty alright, you know? It's pretty alright. You said the bulk instead of the frenzy? Did I? When did I say this? I don't remember saying this. The crew server says that, I think. Have I ever done a tandem? No, I have not, no. My bicycle only has one seat. And one set of pedals. Hello, British Empire, man. Hello, Heimdalla. Mr. Probably not the British Empire, then, I assume. Can I do an American accent? Yeah, sure. Howdy. Bruv. Do I know DDE? Not personally. I know of him, yeah. Boys, and on that note, that is about it for the stream chat. I will see you boys in the next one. Which will be Tuesday. That is about it from me, though, chat. Have an amazing rest of your day, boys. I'll see you boys in the next one. Have a good one, chat. Have a good one. Have a good one. Thank you to everyone who joined the stream. In a bit, boys. In a bit. In a bit, chat. Thank you to everyone who joined the stream. Again, like I said, I'll be live Tuesday. No live tomorrow. SidWaj will be making a good return, hopefully, finally. Podcast. Right now, if you haven't checked already, chat, if you've got nowhere else to go, the latest episode of the Stick Drift podcast. Exclamation mark podcast. There you go, podcast. Check out the Stick Drift podcast, chat. A podcast for all things car culture, racing games, and motorsports. That episode is out today. Make sure you check that out. I'll see you boys in the next one. That's about it for me. In a